Good evening. This is CTV News for Wednesday, October 3rd. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Rochelle Metzger. Thank you for joining us tonight. 47-year-old Carl Granzow told a federal judge today that he was profoundly sorry for what he has done. Granzow, a former top official with the Prince George's Fire Department and a union president, pleaded guilty last year to extortion and tax evasion. Today, a judge sentenced him in Greenbelt, and CTV Sonia Srivastava has all of the details.
Well, the hearing lasted about 2 hours here, and Judge Peter Massetti sentenced 47-year-old Carl Granzow to 18 months in prison. Now, the defense had asked for some leniency in this case, citing that Granzow had spent his entire career trying to help others. Just 3 months ago, saving a child who was not breathing by giving him CPR. Judge Massetti pointed to 39 letters that he had gotten from friends and family, but today he was very stern and saying, quote, that I sit here and speak for the hundreds of thousands of Prince George's residents who are not here. And he said they are outraged, and essentially talked about this culture of corruption in the county, and which he said will not stand. 47-year-old Lieutenant Colonel Carl Granzow had a tremendous reputation in the public safety community, but things quickly changed when his office was raided by the FBI back in September 2008. In March 2011, Granzow pleaded guilty to an extortion conspiracy and tax evasion. Prosecutors say he conspired with 2 other prominent developers, including this man, Patrick Ricker, and Daniel Colton, and made at least $30,000 worth of illegal contributions to at least 10 political campaigns. And according to court documents, the 3 men recruited family members and others to serve as straw donors to avoid legal donation limits. And Granzow also admitted to bribing public officials in exchange for acts that benefited a development near the Greenbelt Metro station. He also pleaded guilty to failing to report more than $200,000 in income on his federal income taxes. More than a dozen family and friends packed the courtroom for the hearing. Granzow's pastor said this after the sentencing.
He was good. He was a very good guy, wonderful man. Very sorry, but Carl's a good person, good father, good parent.
Now, one of the co-conspirators in this case, developer Patrick Ricker, was sitting behind me in the courtroom when Mr. Granzow was sentenced, and his entire face turned red. There was a huffing sound, and I'm told that Ricker will be sentenced sometime this week. In Greenbelt, I'm Sonia Srivastava for CTV News.
Granzow will have to pay a $10,000 fine and also make arrangements to pay back almost $50,000 to the IRS.
It's no secret that both residents and officials have been fed up with the shadow of corruption hanging over Prince George's County. Many of the defendants caught up in the infamous Jack Johnson scandal are now behind bars. With today's sentencing of Carl Granzow in an unrelated case, we asked County Executive Rashawn Baker if this will help residents to heal and move forward.
That we put together an ethics office that's going to also deal with an anonymous hot tip line for things that have gone wrong. But just the approach we've had in this administration that everything is above board, that we will not tolerate anyone violating any of the rules. And I think they've seen that over the last 18 months of this administration. So we're very proud of where we're going.
Former County Executive Jack Johnson is serving 7 years on bribery charges. His wife, Leslie, received a 1-year sentence for evidence tampering.